Good evening, I'm Bob Larson.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Amy Paul. We now know the names of the two men killed in yesterday's Pontiac plane crash.
Neil Webster of Brownstone, Michigan, and Richard Lucente of Poplar Grove, Illinois, died after their single-engine plane fell from the air onto a farm field. And WMBD's Casey Johnson joins us with more on the fatal crash. Casey?
Bob, the two men, a student and a flight instructor, were flying a crop duster. Witnesses say the plane went down in no time. On the horizon of Earl and Marilyn Coffey's front yard lies the remains of a small plane. Earl's an ex-farmer, and he says crop dusters have always scared him.
I hate that it happened for the people that was in it, but I'm glad it didn't hit the top of my house. It's rather a dangerous business in my opinion, but I guess some things has to be done. I know I wouldn't want to fly one around the light wires.
One eyewitness says that the plane hit the ground in a flat spin. He says it never had time to take a nosedive. At a nearby car dealership, several mechanics saw the crash, and when the plane hit the ground, they took off.
I made it out there in like 3 minutes, and once I got out there, it was horrible.
Hogan got to the crash before local emergency crews arrived.
One man was laying partially out. He looked like he had been burned pretty badly. There wasn't a large fire, just a fire in the pit, in the cockpit. And the guy in the back, he still had his helmet on, but the guy in the front, his has been thrown off. I had never seen anything like that before. It was pretty bad.
While crews were arriving, an employee at a nearby Sears store got his camcorder. The images you're seeing are what he captured shortly after the crash, just after the two passengers were taken to OSF St. James. Officials say at that time they still showed signs of life.
It didn't look like there was much of a chance, and you could tell it was such a horrible crash that there was no way.
Firefighters spent the next few hours securing the crash site, and just after the passengers arrived at the hospital, they were pronounced dead.
I just wish I could have done more, gotten out there faster yesterday.
The FAA is leading the investigation, and a key fact we don't know: who was flying the plane, the student or the teacher. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Casey. Our CBS affiliate in Tampa, Florida, this is breaking news, is reporting that a Pontiac girl is not Sabrina Eisenberg. WTSP in Tampa is reporting that the attorney for the Eisenberg family says DNA test results indicate 6-year-old Paloma Washko of Pontiac is not Sabrina Eisenberg, who disappeared from her home in Florida 5 years ago. Now, Washko was suspected to be the missing girl after she was found living with a foster family in Pontiac without a birth certificate. We'll have much more on this development coming up tonight at 10.
The family of a McLean County